Hello guys, so let's look at some problems that I've received on the group. um, I'll just solve one of the problem. Is the viewer has requested me to solve question number 9 and 13, but because of the time, you guys don't have time to um, do all the things, because I just going to write exams tomorrow. So I will discuss this one, which is a little bit challenging. So let's start and solve. So from here, it's saying show that the plane x minus 4y plus z minus 1 and 3x minus 12, this was supposed to be z here, this was supposed to be, this was supposed to be y plus 3z is equals to minus, and this is supposed to be minus 1, is equals to minus 1, are parallel, and find the shortest distance between the planes. So here what we're supposed to do, find whether the two equations or the two vectors are parallel, and then also from there we can also find the shortest distance between the two planes. So without wasting time, let's just start. So we can write these two equations in forms of vectors, and then so we can say let the first equation be n, and then let the second equation be m. Now writing that, we have 1 and then minus 4 minus, no, this is just 1. So if we are to write this one in form of vectors, and then we can say let m equals the other vector here, or the other equation. So you can write that one as 3 then comma minus 12, then comma 3. So this is the second vector we have, and then looking at this one, we can see that this second vector is equals to 2, it's equals to 3 n. So this is equals to 3n, because it's like someone so it's like we just multiplied the first vector by 3. So if we multiply 1 by 3, we get 3, minus 4 by 3, we get minus 12, and then 1 by 3, we get 1, we get 3. Okay, and then now the next step is we can say m is equals to 3n. Then so if m is equals to 3n, what is next is now we have to look at these two equations again. So this is like x minus 4y plus z minus 1. So we can write this one in the form of, just rewrite this one, we are rewriting this one in the form of x minus 4y plus z minus 1 is equals to 0. So writing that, we have x minus 4y plus z is equals to 1. Now we see that these two answers, 1 and the other one here, it is minus 1, and then this is 1. So this simply means that the two planes don't or didn't land at the same point. And then since this one is 3 times this, the vector n is 3 times vector m is 3 times vector n, then that means that these two are parallel. So from there we can just write can just further write that n is equals to, so we can say the first vector is given by where these two vectors land, we can see this one lands at 1, and then the other one Rn lands at minus 1. Okay, so someone could be asking, what if this equation was equals to this equation here was equals to minus 3. Okay, in that case, if this equation happens to be minus 3, or if we happen to multiply the whole equation here by, or this whole equation, if it was multiplied by 3, then that's simply the same plane. So it's just like you multiply something and then you divide it also, so it remains the same thing. But since now the equal sign or the equal answer here is not equals to 3, then this shows that the two planes are parallel, because they are having two locations, or they are landing at different positions, means they are two isolated planes. Else, if this one was at the same location with the other one, then that way we can say that is the same. You can say it's the same plane. Or if this was 3, then that would be the same plane. So let me just write it down here so that you guys can see. So that will be supposed to be Rn. And then now we can also rewrite this one as Rn is equals to 1, the first equation, and then Rn now. So we are just trying to write this second equation or second answer in terms of n, because we are saying this is equals to 3n, so that will give us 1 over 3. It will give us minus 1 over 3. Cool. So that's it. And since since minus 1 is not equals to so since minus 1 is not equals to minus is equals to minus 3, then the two lines are parallel. Then the two lines or the two planes parallel. Okay, so now the next question is find that the distance, find the shortest distance between the two planes. Okay, so let's make this one simple. It's like we are having two planes, and just try to set this one nicely. So it's like we are having two planes, and then we actually know that the shortest distance will be the one which will be given by the 90 degree between the two planes. That will be the shortest distance, because we know if we take another distance, let's say another line, let's say maybe it looks like this, and that one will be the longest one, or that one will actually not give us the the shortest distance possible. So since that's the case, we can now go on to just clear this. Open new. So what we have to do here, let me just copy from the other side the two equations. Just paste here. Okay, so now what we have to do, we just have to find out which one was kind of multiplied to get the other, and then we can see that, we can tell that this is a 1, and then so we can just multiply, find the factor of this one, which we know is 3, and then we just multiply the whole equation here. Since we know it's already parallel, so we don't have to struggle, we just do it straightforward. So we get that x times 3, we get 3x, and then minus 12y plus 3z, and then that will give us 3. So now here in this case we multiply everything, because we want to use this I want to use this 3 uh, to give us the answer that we are looking for, because we would need this 3 to plug it in the equation that we are going to use to find the shortest distance. So, and then from there we can use this 3, and then we subtract from here, we subtract the first answer that we had, and so so we would have an equation which looks like this. This one I'm a little bit sleepy, and then so I'm just trying to make sure that I do this before I go and sleep. So what I'll have to do, so we take the 3 here that we get, and 3, and then we find the difference between the two equations now. So the last one and then this one, so it will be minus minus 1, and then now we square everything that we see here. So it's 3 squared and then plus minus 12 minus 12 squared, and then plus again 3 squared. Okay, so now we want to find what will be the answer for that. So this one becomes minus, 3 minus minus, we're supposed to have just have a modular here. It's fine. So this will give us 4 over plus 4 over, that's supposed to be under a root also. What I want though. So this was supposed to be under a the root. Okay, so that is fine now. And then this will give us root of 162 again. 162. If you punch in your calculator, you get that answer, and then this will give us 2.73, I think. So this is the shortest distance that we can get from there. Thank you for watching. So I will present the rest of the answers, the rest of the problems, but you guys, when you are giving me these questions, please make sure that you always give me these things on time, so that I can also allocate time for you. I've got a lot of things to do, and then I also have works to do. Look for bread for myself and for my kids as well. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, and then I'll also do some other questions or some other problems that you guys have. Thanks, and then enjoy your exams. Good luck.